Now, amid the U.S.-China trade war, escalating geopolitical tensions, there's been a lot of discussion about China as a key actor in cyber espionage. What has Symantec been seeing in terms of the threat from China, and has it been evolving much over the past couple of years?
So, China has been attributed with many pieces of what we call advanced persistent threat malware over the years. And the agreements that President Obama made with the Chinese government was I think a landmark one. We have seen an increase in activity, in recent times after that. But I do think we are in a situation where nation-state espionage will continue, and we have to stay very diligent on how we protect ourselves against it.
Now, Thoma Bravo has invested heavily in cybersecurity, and it's been reported that the private equity firm was interested in taking over Symantec. What can you tell us?
So we don't comment on rumors or speculation.
But what can you say about strategic options you're considering?
So I think, we take a long view at Symantec. We are here for the long haul, and we invest in our technology and our employees and our customers. And sometimes we get some headlines, rumors, and speculations, and our policy is not to comment.
Now, activist investor Starboard took a stake in the company earlier this year and has nominated several board members to the company. What has their impact been?
So I think the individuals from Starboard are excellent. We have been working very well with them, and I think we're very happy with their contribution in the boardroom.
You've been happy with the contributions.
Yes.
Can you give some examples of the effect they've had on the direction of the company?
Well, I think professionals like Dale Fuller have a great background in security, having come from McAfee and AVG, so he's definitely a big help. And Rick Hill is a very solid operator, and we enjoy their contribution.
Analysts are speculating that the company may struggle to overcome some sales growth challenges in the near term, and now that the internal audit has closed up and Starboard is part of the company, that they may push for the company to consider strategic options. Can you provide any more color around that?
Yeah, I think we look forward to delivering against our guidance from our last conference call. We think we've got a very good setup in our products and our technology, and Starboard members are a great add, and I think we're focused on our customers, focused on the future of the business, and happy with how things are going.
Now, there's been huge scrutiny on tech companies over the past year, especially around data privacy breaches, most notably Facebook's Cambridge Analytica scandal. And now we're seeing Europe institute GDPR, and I know Symantec has been helping companies through this. I mean, how effective do you think that policy is?
So I think data protection is something that corporations care about. You're responsible for your users, you're responsible for whether they're employees, customers, guests. And when you're a custodian of that data, you have to take it very seriously. At Symantec, we make some powerful data protection technology, and we look forward to companies embracing taking care of their data under GDPR. We think it's a strong tailwind for the company.
Now, I'm sure fears of cyber warfare and data breaches have been driving security spending by companies. What are some of the biggest emerging threats that companies need to be aware of that you think are maybe not top of mind?
So I think that tradecraft changes all the time, what we call tradecraft methods for breaching companies. And I think it's important when you're thinking about your security partners to really look at their investments, where they're investing, the things that are important. At Symantec, we do over-the-horizon research for what's going to come next and next after that. Things like what happens when quantum comes, what happens in the supply chain now of software, what happens when everything's mobile on closed operating systems, and what happens when there's a dark internet. And I think that as we go forward, we will see many changes to the attack surface, and the kind of things we need to protect will be different. And so I think at Symantec, we look forward to being a long-term cyber defense partner for all of our customers and all of the normal citizens in the world and our consumer brands, and I think it's a vibrant road ahead for us.